Hello, good morning. I'm going to quickly go through... Hello, good morning, yes. We normally have like a little bit of a chat, but I'm going to quickly go through my eBay things first. Going out to Piotr. Hi, I like your channel on YouTube. Well, thank you very much. Have a nice day. And you. So altogether they have spent £48.17. I don't know if that includes post. Doesn't tell me on the frickin' line. I wish they would go this, you know? But there we are. I mean, probably I could work it out, but I want eBay to tell me. Anyway, they have bought a nice stack, actually. A nice stack. They go well together. Nephrite bangle, a jasper bracelet, and a 3 colours of tiger's eye bracelet. Look. Isn't that nice? Nice tonal range. Lovely. Lovely. And next one, going to another repeat buyer. This gorgeous silver and vermeil bracelet, which I've had like on my store for ages. It's one of the last silver bracelets that I've got on my store, on my eBay store, that is, because all my silver, not all of my silver, some of my silver is listed on Etsy. And a little bit is listed on Vinted for now. They've also got this little silver necklace and then these nice little gold tone drop earrings. That was £22.17 for those. £7.64 for a Disney princess pin. She's Jasmine, apparently. Yasmin. £5.94 for these just cabochons, amber cabochons to use in jewellery making. Going on auction, I was quite surprised by this. I did a whole bunch of like blingy earrings. 9 pairs of very blingy earrings. My keywords for that was ghetto bling. Oh no, I didn't even use bling. Just ghetto earrings. Ghetto. Not the correct keyword. Yeah, so they went at an auction, a daytime auction, and they went for £28. Chuffed with that sale. Going out to Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Another repeat purchaser. Oh, did you? Oh no, you also bought those as well. Postage refund coming on the way. Because you also got an amber bracelet, a nice sterling silver, and this lovely crystal beaded. They might even be, I say crystal beaded, but if it's from, yeah, it's probably from TJC, so it's probably actually a black spinel rather than crystal. And then a cute little jumping fox necklace. He's lovely. Lovely. And then over on Etsy, honestly, cracking day across like both platforms yesterday. Just really lovely. Like, so thank you. Thank you if it's you. I know some of it is you. Going out, beautiful little, is it blue topaz cluster, and then the stunning little Art Deco topaz. You can't see it there, but it is a very nice pale blue. Very pretty Art Deco brooch, and that was, what's that, £39 altogether for those. Lovely. Someone used the treat yourself code. That's treat yourself in capital letters. And they bought, I remember picking this one up. This one, bless Marilyn in Leon, had kept it for me for ages. She was like, oh, you like Le Serpent? I'm like, yes, very much. So she kept that one for me. Gorgeous. Now that is gold over sterling silver. Absolutely. Lovely little brooch, but can also be a pendant as well. So it's got like that. That looks so cool. What you need to put it on is like a nice gold filled chain. Oh, look at that, because they also bought one of those. It is long enough to wear as a choker, or this is what the kids are doing now as a charm bracelet, but this is in fact a gold-filled watch chain, an antique one. They're loving these, you see, the dog clips and the big spring rings with bolt rings. This one is signed Oria, probably made between 1920s and 1940s. This one definitely like, I would say 1910s, something like that. And they went for a total of £135, and they're from my last Lyon trip, which I am now a few £100 in profit on. I am 1,300 and something in profit overall. So all of those French trips, all of the jewellery I've got, all the food that I ate, all the things that I saw, all completely paid for, and £1,000 odd in profit. Chuffed. And this is going to Orlando, Florida. So this is an Agatha Paris little Scotty dog. That's like their signature kind of thing, the little doggy. Yeah, that's going over to Orlando, and that went for, how much did that go for? 15, yeah, £15. Right, I will be back in a minute and rush through that because I've got coffee and I've only just taken my meds, and they're going to start kicking in a minute, and I need a little bit of time to stare at a screen and just go while they sort of kick in a bit. Okay, so I will be back with a proper good morning in a minute. Hello, well, I think the brain is slightly engaged, so we might be okay. So what did I do yesterday? I said I was going to have a listing day, didn't I? And you all noticed how many new lists. I didn't. No, I didn't do any listing yesterday. I sat down to do it. I was like, right, I'm going to do some vintage necklaces today. And I pulled out a bunch and I was like, right, I'm going to do it. Any minute now, I'm going to start. And I just couldn't do it. Like, what do I fancy doing instead? I fancied fixing stuff. So that's what I did. I fixed some cool things, and I will show you some of those cool things in a minute. So it was actually really nice and a bit therapeutic as well. So a lot of them were just like replacing of stones or adding a clasp or yeah, that was about it really. Or deciding that actually I cannot fix that one. Like it's beyond my skill set. And then I also tried a little bit of restringing, and one went okay and then one not so, but I will show you them in a minute. And then we had tea, made burgers. I had a beef burger with a bit of bacon and some jalapenos and some salad, and then some couscous and more salad on the side and sliced peppers and things, and that was really nice. And then as we were doing that, Jordan and James pulled up. It was like, right, it's bingo time. I was like, oh, I better go. And then I was like, shit, I'm still wearing my slippers. So then we went to bingo. It was a cheapo, like, quieter night, but I managed to call a house like 3 times. Ooh. Didn't win anything big between us, but you know, it was fun. And then came home, went to bed, had weird dreams this morning about Granny Stevenson. Granny Stevenson, yeah, Granny Stevenson. You probably don't know Granny Stevenson. I barely knew Granny Stevenson. If you did know Granny Stevenson, well done. She was a lovely lady. She used to live off Roundhay Park in Leeds, and one of my many memories, or not so many memories actually, because she did die when I was quite young. By the way, this is not my granny. This is my brother and sister's granny, but still Granny Stevenson, you know. Yeah, one of my memories is we went to hers for Sunday lunch, and obviously, you know, I quite like, you know, a Yorkshire pudding and stuff. And I remember Yorkshire pudding's coming out. And Yorkshire pudding with a bit of gravy. And then it's like, right, tuck in. And I was like, thought you came for Sunday lunch. Like, I mean, I bloody love Yorkshire pudding. I'm quite happy if I do, but like, is this no? Yes, apparently that's normal to have. You have your Yorkshire pudding and a bit of gravy as a starter, and then you have. But me as like a 7-year-old or something just went like, what's going on? Yeah, we had a nice garden. I remember that, and a tree swing thing. Yeah, nice lady. Yeah, so she was in my dream this morning. Yeah. Anyways, I got sent a nice little bit of friend mail as well, so thank you very much, Jodie. So next, just a couple of bits I found for the doll's house and a wind spinner that I made. It can go in the garden as it's 100% cotton. Thanks for all the laugh, Jodie. So look, she made this. Now I better not show Tilda because she will think it's some kind of snake. But how nice is that? A spinny roundy thing. That's so cool. Looks like a little helter-skelter. That's ace. Thank you very much. And then the little bits are as well. Oh, so some cool like Christmassy earrings. So I will put that in with a Christmas bundle of stuff that I'm collecting, strangely enough, for Christmas. And then the two little bits for doll's house. Now this is a little like bonbon dish with little bonbons in it. And that reminds me of Granny Claxton's house. Aye, Granny Claxton's house. Both from Yorkshire, by the way. Well, Granny Stevenson from Leeds, and then Granny Claxton from Yorkshire, from York, the Ainstey of York. But she always used to have a bonbon dish on a doily on the side, and it would have Fox's Glacier fruits in it. And then this is super cool. A little amber dye. Isn't that lush? Like, that's a little treasure, that. I love that. So thank you so much. That's so cool. So I'm going to go and show Mum this now and go hang it up in the garden. Probably off, maybe off the pear tree, perhaps. Yes. Thank you. Oh wait, I was going to show you what I fixed yesterday, isn't it? So things where I replaced stones. So like these, oh, you're going to not focus and stuff now, innit? Focus. There we go. So these little earrings, I replaced those green stones in there. So these little Art Deco screw back earrings. And then these ones. These ones I think I bought in France. I can't remember. Or were they in a job lot? I can't remember. But these ones I replaced some stones in. But I can't work out which one. I think it might be that one. The stones. Yeah, I think that one there. That one, because it just sits slightly higher. So I think, yeah. Anyways, and then I think I put a clasp on that one. Isn't that nice? Lovely bit of dragon's breath there. I've replaced the stone in the Kirk's Folly and in that one as well. That lemon just needed gluing back to its back. And then the snaky buckle just needed some eyes. And then I tried a little bit of restringing. So this one was reasonably successful. This is a lovely bit of like Art Deco glass, and I put sterling silver clasp on it and some got some nice red cord there, and that kind of worked. And then I tried some knotting, and the knotting in between one didn't work so well because they're still too loose on there. So I will have another try at that. And thing is, I just made up my kind of method. I need to actually look at some methods of how to tie off like the ends properly. Like I got that bit okay, but that bit not so much. But I mean, it was just a nice practice. So I think some of these I will bring to a Whatnot show at some point, probably my Dark Academia show. Certainly things like the snake and the Art Deco and things like that will probably go into that. But I'm quite chuffed with that. Oh, and one more bit that I fixed, and I will show you that, but it needs to go on a bust first because it looks awesome. So this is the one I am most chuffed with. That is a beautiful sterling silver chain there. And then look at this. Aren't you gorgeous? So I just had to replace a couple of stones in there. But isn't that absolutely beautiful? So it's unmarked sterling silver. At least I couldn't find a mark on it. That's the back there. I'm not sure how old it will be. But isn't that just awesome? So I'm really chuffed that I fixed that one. And that one might go into, yes, I think I'm going to save that one for the Dark Academia show as a little showpiece over on Whatnot that will be happening in October. So you'll have to wait for that one. Mummy! Sorry, you're in your dressing gown.
Yes.
You've been sent a present for the garden. This is from Jodie.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a spinny roundy thing.
A spinny roundy thing to hang.
Yeah.
Oh,
And probably for
pretty.
Tilda to, you know.
Yes, well, I can see the tassel on the end. She'll be very interested in
Yes, most likely.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Hey. We've been a little bit worried about Tilda the last few days. She's been a bit like, oh, fine, lethargic and bored and not playing. So thought today I literally just I put the grass back down on the balcony and a little cat tree out here, and she's like brightened up instantly. So we're gonna leave the doors open and she can have a little play around here. But I think she was just a bit fed up or something. God, that needs it cleaned, doesn't it? But yeah, she seems a bit better now. She hasn't been playing or anything, but yeah, maybe just she just wanted the balcony open and her cat tree to be there. That's it, you lick your bum. Lovely. Look at that lovely blue sky. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Tilda brightened up a bit there, so that's good. I think she might just be going like, oh, it's warm and I can't be bothered. I mean, that's understandable, isn't it? I fancied just going out, and I was like talking to Jordan and James yesterday. Oh, where should I go today? Do I want to go to Neath or Port Talbot? I was like, oh, could go to My Steak. Thing is, it's a Wednesday and one of the charity shops closes on a Wednesday, and so that would just be a bit like, there's only two other charity shops to go to. So I'm not going to do that, not today. Maybe later in the week or maybe next week. I was like, I still fancy going out for a walk and a wander and, you know, a charity shop. Because if I'm going for a walk, I want there to be a bit of shopping on the way. So I'm going to go to the big Emmaus at the side of town. I miss saying the big Emmaus at the top of town. But it's not the top of town anymore. It's like out of town. Big Emmaus, slightly out of town. Yeah. By the way, if you've ever wondered why Bridgend is called Bridgend, I don't know, I've got no idea. But there you go, the old stone bridge, medieval origin of Bridgend. There it is, all in Welsh. Well, some of it in Welsh. There you go. Newcastle Hill is up there, and there is actually a castle up there as well. And yeah, there you go. Bridge. The bridge in Bridgend. And as you can see, there's also a little bar on the bridge as well. It is a tiny little pub. Tiny. Anyways, I'm off that away. Here we are finally. It's been a bit of a walk, but we're here at Tristle Cud. So I still don't understand it, but there we go. The big Emmaus at the side of town. They've got all bits and bobs outside today. All lovely plants and things. A Coca-Cola umbrella. Some little plant pots. I don't think Mum needs any more. Well, I say that, she probably does. Let's see what's on this random table. What is it? 50p table. 50p. Just a little decoration. Now, 15p each or 10 for a pound on the books. Look at that. Good God. £1 on the clothing. G-plan table. Okay, I need to take a picture of that and send it to my sister. Okay, you can tell I haven't been down for a while. Wow. Lots of things to look at. Let's see if there's actually anything that I want. I'm sure I can find something, surely. Well, I just bought a little bunch of stuff. We'll have a little look in the boutique. Oh, it's changed in here. They used to have the menswear in here as well. But I guess, oh, Magic City. Port Myrian, Magic City. Such a groovy, oh no, is it Magic City? Yeah. It's fab, but we don't need any. We don't need a unicorn. She's a bit fancy, isn't she? What does that say? Design Bodro Calique. £20. I might just leave her there, but looking fabulous, obviously.
Which one? Ah, no, it's sold. Oh, sorry, bro, it's sold.
Little purse. £10. I'm guessing it's probably a brand. Nice time of year to be buying a bit of sheepskin. £25 on that. Hollister. Dorothy Perkins. Champion. That's, oh, looks like it would have been vintage. Very groovy. Not for me though. Roman originals. Will you buy blue vanilla? No, I don't think anything here for me. Now we're gonna look in the big old barn. Someone mentioned the other day that I should get a trolley. I have actually got a trolley. That's a sholly. I mean, we don't need one. My brother has 6 trolleys. I've got one. My mum's got one. I don't need any. I'm fine. The things I buy generally are small, and I didn't end up buying that heavy thing the other day anyway because it was all, I didn't realise that there was some damage. So, passage to Pontefract. I don't need any media, obviously. Lots of games. There you go, there's probably something there for the game type people. Oh god, this music is awful, isn't it? Oh dear. How about that for a chintzy set? Wow. Cottage core to the max. For egg cups. Big bunny. What's that? The Spanish dancer. Big bear. Fujifilm notebook. No idea. Ah, that's a fun looking clock, isn't it? Cute. That's like a strawberry shortcake thing. £10 they want for that. But £1 they want for that magnificent beast. Lots and lots and lots and lots of clothing in this bit. There probably is, you know, some groovy stuff in here if you can be bothered to look. I don't do clothing and I don't need any for myself. Oh, one of you guys also asked me the other day if I, you know, ever actually just buy like homewares and things for myself and, you know, bits and bobs. And the answer is I try not to because I pretty much own all the things that I need to own, you know, and I don't want to have stuff for the sake of having stuff anymore. I've owned stuff. I know what it's like to own stuff. And I don't know. I just don't really need it. It's a nice scarf though, manta ray. But, so I only try to buy things that either just fantastic design classics that I need for my house. Like a cup. Although that is actually quite cute, but no. Or things that I could sell. Ah, now these ones are totally sellable things, like these Wittard cat ones. I, in fact, had that one at one point. They went to £5 each. Sex kitten. Saucy. But I don't like doing breakables. I can't be bothered. Oh, that's quite heavy. I wasn't expecting that. £20. Seriously, £20. Wow. Oh, you can have some wrens. I totally missed something as well. They want £75 for this. We had that. We definitely had that television. I know we did. Whoa. I remember all the buttons on it and everything. Jesus. £75 though. God. Okay, I'm back in town. There's people kicking off about something. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell if they're kicking off or if they just, jolly. Okay, we'll have a look in a couple of charity shops in town, and then I'm pretty sure I want to get an iced coffee. I brought water with me and I nearly finished it. So yeah, get an iced coffee after this. Now they probably won't have restocked from when I was in, 2 days ago. But you never know. Glitzy festival stuff. No, it doesn't look like they've put anything new out. Oh, what's that though? Is that a Carrie Elspeth? No, just a Claire's accessories. I was hoping that might be stone, but no. It's coconut shell. No. Nothing new out. Oh, just popped in fireplace. There's nothing new in there. They were having a little chat about something private, so I didn't film. PDSA from Giscard. Anything up here? I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway. That's a pretty brooch, $1.99. Love Simon still here. Iced coffee acquired. Americano, dash of pouring cream, sugar-free caramel syrup. And I'm done with town. Let's head home. Back home, I'm going to chill. All the ice has melted in there, but there we go. I'm going to chill with that and this magnificent beast of a sandwich. That is a low-carb halo bap. The ham and cheese from the Too Good To Go baguette the other day. Well, half of it anyway. And then some homemade coleslaw and peppers and stuff like that. Yum yum. Oh, and a little bit of hummus. And a packet of 8 protein barbecue chips. Yeah, so I'm going to sit here and do a little bit more staring, I think, while I enjoy my sandwich. Okay, so these are my pickups from today. Just a classic kind of 80s, unsigned probably. Yeah, no signature on this. But just enamel gold tone necklace. A Pierre Cardin chain. That's the Pierre Cardin-ness of it all. An Atwood and Sawyer, very nice one. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous and nicely signed there as well. A Cass Kidston key ring. These are my favourite things. Oh, look, the little drum earrings. Aren't they the cutest? That might be a rolled gold, quite possibly. But aren't they cool? No, it's not a drum. It's a dinner gong, isn't it? That's it. It's like a gong. That's cool. And then a nice reverse carved pin. There you go, reverse carved and painted lucite pin. And then in here, this is an Avon ring. Why did you buy an Avon ring? Well, I bought it more for the box. So this is, look, Mary Minthorpe and Daughters Antiques Marketplace, Settle, Yorkshire. Telephone 2331. And I looked them up, and the daughter that is mentioned there retired at the age of 65 in 2009. So it's like a little bit of York history, and I think someone out there will just want the ring box, see? Probably from like the 60s or 70s. And they might, you never know, they might be having an anniversary and they bought their ring back, you know, in the day from there, and they want a nice replacement ring box. I know it sounds very tenuous, but honestly, I think so. I had a little bit of a lie down and a cuddle with the cats and watching some telly for a bit there. So I'm going to end the day with what's going out this afternoon. Oh, why not? That's how we started. Let's finish it the same. £11.04 is this brutalist, bit 70s modernist style brooch. Very nice actually, signed West. Rather lovely. Okay, a 2 kilogram job lot of costume jewellery and a job lot of vintage broken jewellery. And this awesome Sankyo, is it Sankyo? Itsuki, theme from Itsuki, Sankyo musical key ring. They're all going to the same person. How much is that sale for? So what's that? Say 30, 56 pounds, something like that. There we go, they're all going together. Yep, and then there's ethnic mixed medium beads. So there's like copal, there's stone, there's like glass, bone, wood, seeds, everything on there. That's all for £23.79, and that is going on the GSP. Boom. Make sure it's you might have it turned on, but check in your postage preferences, business policies, postage preferences, click on the actual thing and make sure that it's toggled on, because mine wasn't, anyways, don't get into that, just double check it, folks. And then over on Etsy, for £15, a sterling silver chunky CZ ring. How cool is that? Oh, I just sold something else as well, some Ted Baker crystal studs. Oh, there we go. They just sold for £5.59, something like that. And then going to someone who's been very much liking my store recently. Thank you very much, lovely. This beautiful faceted carnelian ring. Look how cool that is. That's a very high profile. That's one that I bought in Paris recently, and that's all for £35. And it's very nice. I remember buying that one and going, that's mad. So there we go. Thanks for that. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Cowbridge. I'm getting my back cracked. Have a quick look round, and then I've got to come back and get ready and then go out, because I'm going to see Book of Mormon tomorrow night. Yay! Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Unfortunately, you guys can't come. There are 8 of us going, but I can't, won't be able to smuggle you all in under my long trench coat. So sorry for that. But anyways, I might see you tomorrow for a little bit. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.